Okay. Just gotta do the 3-minute ad thing and we can start. Oh my god. Am I first? You might be Icarus, however, my stream avatar says that Lunatic is already hanging out here, although I think he's AFK. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I already did the... Lunatic cheats, he comes here like 30 minutes early, every stream, usually. At least 10 to 15, unless he's doing something. I noticed. Because that's usually the time where I set up and I see that he's already around. Indeed, indeed. Camping camper. How are you doing today, Icarus? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I got the... how do you say, yesterday they delivered the stickers. I made some pixel art stickers and we have the sheet here now. It's looking so cute, the Dungeon Mesh one I did. I don't think I shared the designs yet, I need to put them on my Patreon. Doing fine, always happy to catch either of you guys. Aw, thank you. Man, we got another flu. Keep getting so many flus. This one actually got much harder than me. It's usually I'm the one who gets punished by diseases, but this time it was Momochi. But she is already doing better, which is good. So 30 minutes to go, so we can finally get started. I can't wait. Oh yeah, I'm happy to hear you guys are feeling better. We are. Still a lot of... Nose is still pretty stuffy though. But we have like a special medicine when that happens. So we should be fine soon. Oh yeah, vitamin C is good. We also have that little orange thingy that you put on the water and it fizzles. That has a lot of vitamin C too, and it's tasty. Okay, it is time to begin. So, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing good today. Yes, today. I've been working on this offline, right? And we're gonna animate it, basically. We are gonna animate. This is an animated ending screen. I forgot to put a slot to the ending soon, but I'll figure something out. I can do like a window or something that opens up here. Hello Lunatic, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Welcome. Thank you for the pet and reminding me that I forgot to turn on the pets. No VTS makes stream though. There we go. Doing pretty good. That's good to hear. Doing good is important. Yes. So everybody. Today's animation is gonna be pretty simple and pretty complicated at the same time. I'm gonna start with her. Let me take off the things that are gonna get in the way so we can focus better on the animation here. Yeah, so basically this is a simple question mark idle animation, but it has a few challenges. Challenge number one is that this X is on fire, actually. So I'm gonna see if I can try to do some colors around with it, do like some color changes, add some fire particles here and there coming out. Should look cool. Gotta make it look as cool as possible. Yes, yes, yes. This is a commission for Mandaishi. Hey, Nano! Welcome, thank you. Oh my god! Thank you for the sub, thank you for the serve. 19 months, thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Check this out, look at this backdrop I made. Doesn't this look cool? Doesn't this look cool? This is a Final Fantasy XIV commission, yes, yes, yes. The BRB screen. Thank you. We're gonna animate it. I'm gonna animate the waterfalls. I'm gonna animate the character. We're gonna animate everything. It's gonna be great. Yes. I'm pretty proud of the clouds. I'm pretty proud of the clouds. I think they look pretty fun. They look pretty good. Yes. But for now, and like I said, I need to just focus here. So let me see. What do I want to do? For an idle animation, I want the body to move a little bit first, right? So let's do that. We do like this. Oh, no, hold up. New frame, don't get started with editing before. There we go. So, would be something like this. Arm X. Get up 2. Then we can make the hair go up to here. We already start having some semblance of movement here. Then this one sticks. Then over here we can start putting the arm down. Arm down goes first with the X. This obviously being the like oversimplified version of what I intend to do. Then over here, the body comes back. And regular body again. So, guys feel me? We could do something like this, like an 8-frame idle animation. So let's get started. Let's get started. First body here. Then see like this. Yeah, I think like this is fine. Then over here, we could move the skirt up too. Move the legs slightly up. Like this. Oh, that's a cool character you got there. Hey Yui, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? This is Mondaiji's character from Final Fantasy XIV. I'm doing a commission for them. Go. Let me just see. I do want to give a slight impression of movement here, not just like expand the leg. So here's what I do. How are you doing today, Yui? Welcome, welcome. I see. Yeah, I've been exercising and a little out of breath, so... Out of breath, but pretty good. That's good, that's good. Exercise is good. Exercise is always good. See, I also want to animate the tail a little bit, obviously, but for now, I need to get this specific part first. So here, same. So something like, yeah. Now I think I want one more frame with the upper rear, so to speak. Yeah. Is better? No. Don't worry, I'm just gonna drive myself slightly insane with a very, very small detail, but it's fine. It's fine. Probably do that thing. Become a jacket ninja buddling? I see. Good luck, Yuri. Now let's see here. So we do want to go down here. Oh, that's right. I can do like a skirt floating. Can do like a little skirt movement. Can start. Could start here. Hold up. Let me see. Then we can pull it a little bit more here. And a little bit more here. We could even do it like this. Increase here, put here, put here. But yeah, guys, I hope you all are doing good. I hope you all are doing good today. Man, it's gonna be a week. It's gonna be a week. Momochi's SummerSlam is coming up soon. Which means I'm gonna have to watch the house while she's doing that. And I can't wait. I can't wait. If you guys donate a lot, God forbid us, we're gonna play League of Legends together. God forbid, God willing, I have no idea. Anyways. Let's see. Kinda like the effect. But I don't know, this might be a bit too much for just a bounce. But, like I said, I like this effect, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go, League. It's just gonna be Aaron. It's just gonna be Aaron. And like, I can't anymore. I can't actually play League of Legends for reals. Well, like Aaron Hansen, I don't know. I think it is like softer League, right? It's like softcore League of Legends, so I think I can still handle that much. I think I can still handle that much League of Legends. Eh. There we go. See, so like this. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. Yesterday, because Momochi wasn't streaming, I think I binge watched a bunch of I know I binge watched a bunch of VTuber clips. And guys, I am worried about VTubers' sex ed. If you all have any questions, please ask me. I will try to answer them as best as possible, okay? It's funny to see how the body is cut and bounces back down. VTuber sex. Sex ed. Educational. Educational purposes. They don't have sex. That's kind of the issue. That is kind of the issue, though. That is kind of the issue. Because I heard some shit and I was like, Jesus. If I can make the full flowing thing. If I could make it full flowing, it would look so good. Hold up. You didn't answer my question, by the way, Kiba. Let me see. I have also been drawing something. Did you see sneak peeks or do you want to see the finished thing? I want to see the finished thing, Yui. I want to see the finished thing. And sorry, the chat scrolled slightly faster while I was hyper-focusing. Don't worry about it. Okay. So let me see. Just confirming, all good. No problem, no problem. Like, if I could achieve, like, a perfect flow of the skirt, it would look yummy to the eye. You know what I'm saying? You know when an animation is yummy? Hey Sharky, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We are animating skirts right now. Hope you're doing good. I was binging watching the cyberpunk anime and boy, and left me crying depressing for the rest of the day. Yeah. That one hits hard, doesn't it? I do think it's good Sag, though. I do think it's good Sag. I'm doing a bit better than Saturday. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Doing better is good. It's good to feel better day by day. I got an update to my mini manga. Ooh. What you get? What you get? Like, I didn't even care about the main character, but my waifu. Did you like Rebecca? Was it Rebecca? What did you like in that, Icarus? Was it Rebecca? A lot of people like Rebecca. Oh. Yeah, that was an abrupt ending to the story, let's put it like that, putting it mildly. She had an abrupt ending to her story. Sent, check in later. Okay, I will. Okay, let's see now. Oh, that looks cool. I mean, I wasn't expecting it at all. Part of me died in the moment. Yeah, but it's kind of like... It's not expected, but at the same time, it's one of those things like... if you actually play the game, you would know that the guy they were facing was apparently like the final boss of the game. So they weren't going to prevail, you know? The animators did everyone who didn't play the game a dirty. Basically. Because apparently the Adam Smasher guy is like a big deal. But fuck you, Smasher, fuck you for real. Yep, pretty much. And also with Cyberpunk, like, Cyberpunk and happy endings, not really a thing. Not really that much of a thing. You know? I mean, yeah, people who watched the anime went to the game and killed him with her gun. Yeah, true. Which is... let's be real, the best outcome possible for the game developers. Especially after that disastrous release. I will miss the beautiful bugs, the beautiful... those beautiful bug videos. Those were art, man. Oh boy, Mago, you have a point. I'm sorry. Ah, what is this? Why is this not working? I mean, there are also bad endings for our main characters, but somewhat a happy ending for V. Yeah, she did get to go to the moon. But it's less of a good ending and more of a bittersweet one, right? It's very bittersweet. But it was cool. It was very cool to see everything in that. That anime is gorgeous. Gorgeous masterpiece. I tried to choose the happy ending for my V. Eh? Nani? You know, I think my Twitter algorithm is broken, right? I keep getting ads on how I can improve my female orgasm, and guys, like I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah, I keep getting ads on how to improve my female orgasm and how my vagina is supposed to work on Twitter. Nice, I got a bad ending, and well, I got more depressed playing the game after watching the anime. Oh no. I mean, yeah, the moon ending I consider is a happy ending. Learn it for Momochi. Oi. Momochi has no complaints on that side. Don't worry about that, okay? It's just funny. It's just funny. Kiba PG. Perfect guards. The channel is 18 plus. It is, it is.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found.
Yeah, I keep it 18 plus mostly because I don't
Reflecting that's a truth.
I don't really feel comfortable taking money from children, if that makes sense.
I'm a sharpshooter.
I'd like to at least think that the people spending money on watching me are doing so in a more responsible
I'm a sharpshooter.
enough to do it without hampering themselves.
Please don't take
You know?
off.
It may be hard to believe since Kib is such a pure innocent being, but technically it is. So yeah, we can chill, we can actually talk about more adult stuff. It also means I don't have to be too careful with filters or anything like that, right? And me responsible. Well, anyways.
I can't tell you.
Anyways.
Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside.
Speaking of which, I've been thinking.
Polish me, burning down the walls. Is
To be
there
fair.
a way to break?
Haven't done any Lunacies recently. That's good, that's good. Part of the reason why I enjoy your stream alongside it much is because of that no filter thing.
Hiding both face and
I feel more at home like that. Yeah. I don't like having to mince my words too much. Like, obviously you always mince your words a little bit because clips out of context, weird stuff anyways, but I like to be me talking, essentially. Man, that reminds me that I remember I pre-ordered Cyberpunk. I pre-ordered Cyberpunk a long time ago when it was going to come out because I don't know why I had a completely wrong idea of what the game was. Because I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was going to be like The Witcher, right? Because oh, Project Red makes The Witcher, and I was like, cool, so they're gonna make like a Cyberpunk The Witcher? That's awesome. And I didn't know it was first person. When the characters interact with a video game because the characters' spirits as other characters did on the live event for more home. Spoiler for people. Oh, that ending. Let's play it, Kiba. I can't, Yui. I can't. It's a first-person game. I can't play it. First person makes me go bleh. I wish I could. I wish I could. Like, we still have it. Momochi might play it eventually. It is on Momochi's bucket, like she calls it her bucket list at this point. Games she will play before she graduates. Just a post on Anime GP talking about a new anime adaptation for Rama Half. Yeah. Momochi was telling me about that. Oh my god. Like, I am excited because I like Rama. But it's at the same time, it's like I haven't seen anything Rama related in such a long time that I am curious. I saw a post the other day that was like scarily accurate. which is like when you are confronted with a media that you really like it as a child, you will always get one of two things. It's gonna be like that you think was the coolest thing ever. You will either be like, yep, this was great, or you're gonna be like, yep, this is what a dumbass 12-year-old thought was great. It's always one of the two. It's never like a middle ground. Damn, you saying that, Kiba, makes me dread the day to graduate. It's gonna be a very, very sad day when that happens. Honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want a formal job. I like it here. I like it here. I like doing my pixel arts. I don't intend to go anywhere. And neither does Momochi, honestly. I mean, I would only watch the remake if it was Animax dub. I didn't like the official English dub. I see. Well, truth be told, I never watched the Rama anime. I followed it through manga. There was a manga here in Brazil that was released very choppily. And then I managed to get a few final issues from... which country was it? Argentina. Because Argentina had a good manga run of Rama half, and I managed to get it to see the ending. And honestly, I remember having fun. It was a fun manga. And I'm gonna be here to stay with you however long does that stream for, Kiba. Aw, thank you, Lunatic. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see, how are we doing here? Same here to both you guys. Meeting you guys have been so wonderful. Aw, thank you, Icarus. I really appreciate it. And I am glad that we are able to bring some enjoyment for your lives. You know? It's a good feeling. I mean, I personally don't mind the old animation. At times I prefer it. Yeah. There are some certain things though, but I still wanna see. Like, are they gonna make it 1-for-1? Are they gonna try to adapt something? I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Did it age also like the golden question? Did it age well? You know? Cause like, I tried watching Yuru's, whatchamacallit, and to me, I didn't feel like it aged too well. Mostly because even though it's the originator of a lot of tropes, most of the tropes were still played straight. Like it was new, when technically it isn't anymore, and it didn't hit the same, essentially. Which is a thing that I'm a little bit worried about how the Rama is going to make. But I mean, like, Rama is an anime where one day you're fighting a guy who is secretly hitting you over the head with a duck-shaped body. And the other day, you're invited to a martial arts tournament that's performed while skating on ice. And then, the other day, your father disappears because he gets kidnapped into a zoo because he spends all his time in panda form. So, as far as wacky hijinks go, we're good. I like wacky hijinks. I watched the new Spice and Wolf and people were like, it looks so much better than that, and I mean, it's way too bright and shiny in the GTA San Andreas HD remaster. Huh. Interesting. So I take it you weren't too impressed. Father turns into a panda and you're forced into a arranged marriage. Exactly, exactly. The whole setup is just wacky hijinks. Just the wackiest shenanigans. All the hijinks and shenanigans possible. Just all of them. Absolutely all of them. Weird pressure points that make it so you can touch hot water. Just everything. And I do appreciate the chaos energy in Rama is very high, and I do appreciate that kind of chaos energy. I don't know if there were elements in the anime that could be considered very problematic nowadays. I personally think that Sakura Card Captor probably had more problematic elements than Rama have had. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think I have a good idea of movement here to add some extra stuff. I love the ending, but I don't know the manga, so I don't know. Did the Chimera, basically the Chimera hot spring was introduced in the anime? Hello, PlayStation fan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Because you kind of got a final boss in the manga for Rama. The guy who fell in the most absurd of the waterfalls. That was just there all along. Kind of the greatest thing ever. It was a waterfall where a gorilla carrying a bow, carrying a boar, who was also holding a snake. They all fell together. And the person who falls into those springs becomes a combination of all these creatures at once. So the transformation was essentially like an unstoppable monster. And I don't even remember why. He just wanted to murder everyone in the show. It was like some really weird mix-up. Because Rama. But yeah. There we go. There we go. That's nice. That's nice hair movement. We can add some more here. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I wanna watch it. I wanna watch it so badly. Even for just the curiosity. Even if it's just for sake of sating my curiosity. But yeah, and well, as someone who does swap around between genders because Naruto, but also because, well, because it's fun. I can say that I have some Rama influence around. You know? Yeah, no. Other thing, the anime ended at him finally connecting with his mother and Akane and Rama making up. Oh, that's great. I mean, they have to, because turns out they actually like each other all along. They're much more compatible than they think they are. I don't know, like my whole interpretation of that story is that two people who love each other keep fucking up because of gender dynamics instead of listening to each other. That's how I'd sum up their romance, actually. And of course, the parents being assholes. The parents just being awful. Because it's almost like, yeah, turns out they were lucky and we actually like each other even though it's an arranged marriage. But if we admit that, the assholes win. Which freaking understandable. I wouldn't want their parents to be right either if I was their child. But like, ultimately, even if you're... The thing about finding... How do you say? It's kind of like that thing of, oh, I don't like anything popular because I don't like my taste to be dictated by other people's opinions, right? Like that thought. Spite is a powerful motivator, but it's also non-sustainable fuel. Look, Lunatic, I met people who managed to do amazing things completely out of spite. Like, be able to graduate from med school completely out of spite because they had teachers who bullied them and said they would never be able to do it. I met people who did that. And they were amazing people, actually. They were very much amazing people. But the burnout it's the kind of fuel that burns you out. It's the kind of fuel that burns you out. It keeps you going for a while, and it can even be useful, but you gotta figure out a more renewable source of energy for the long run. Otherwise, you're gonna go crazy. You're actually gonna go crazy. It's not good. I wanted to tell myself that spite's a powerful motivator, but not a sustainable fuel. It is absolutely correct, Icarus. It is absolutely correct. I don't know if you should tattoo that. But you can quote me on it. You can absolutely quote me on it. Because at the end of the day, you need to... What's gonna keep you actually motivated is something that you can perceive as valuable for yourself. If you're always depending on the value that other people put in the things that you're doing, it's not good. It's not good. Just look at content creators' mental health in general, actually, and yeah. But the Kiba channel attended it too, so it quotes Kiba. Hey Medina, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. There we go. Also, only attack people by being very nice to them. Yes, yes, yes. Just did it on Twitter. Okay, let's animate the tail, shall we? Apparently she quoted me. So no worries, it wasn't anything terrible. Yes, indeed. Ah, thank you, thank you. Oh, haven't seen it yet. I mean, I believe in the power of fitness. Fitness? Pitaya? 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 Pitaya. Let's go, Tail. Dragon Tails, ooh. Ah, pettiness. Yeah, pettiness helps, but like I said, it's non-sustainable. There does come a point where you're like, but is this really worth it though? Am I taking this too far to the point where it stops being worth it? When does it stop being funny? It is better than Rage. Rage burns too fast. Rage burns too fast. But pettiness is kind of like an anger that you refuse to let go. So it's kind of... Stops being funny when I baby Elon Musk. That's fair. That is fair. Because here's the thing with like using anger and pettiness, especially if it's about people in general, you end up wasting too much bandwidth with people who aren't worth the bandwidth, if you catch my drift. I found out that I'm quite a stubborn and petty person. Why? Because at one point you're gonna be like, wow, I'm thinking non-stop about this thing / this person. This isn't good. Let's see, I stopped making random changes to Twitter and started making cat boys and cat girls. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Getting toxic people out of my life is a specialty of mine. Toxic people are a weird paradox though. Cutting them off completely is like ideal, but at the same time, being able to cultivate skills to handle them, is like so invaluable. Because there are so many toxic people out there, and sometimes you just can't do anything about that. It's so weird. It's so weird. We already have a microplastic inside us. We don't need more toxicity. That's true. True, but also it depends. For example, in family it's harder, but oh god, I won't start bringing the mood down. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I thought he was cool till he started doing his things. Yeah. Most people did. Most people did. His reputation wasn't so bad until he managed to plunge it down the toilet. He was like, haha, I'm quirky millionaire for a while. Yeah, it's a shame. Swallowing cool and I'll be swallowing plastic. I still have no idea what we're talking about here, by the way. I think initially for me it stemmed from a try to hold on to the feeling of angry as long as I can, because if I don't, it's gone quite quickly and forget entirely about it. So I came up with a desire to have a feeling means something, I think. Interesting. Thanks, Dr. Momochi. Stick to your scientific advice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Interesting. Anger is a complicated emotion. It's very demonized, right? Like, the second you get angry, the first reaction anyone has, an advice for you is, you shouldn't be. There's like no validation for anger. People like give no validation for anger. But my understanding is that anger is, in a sense, the perception of an injustice. Like, that's what the feeling is supposed to convey to us. Because apparently all feelings are trying to do is convey messages to our body, right? As for my stubbornness, I never knew that I was actually stubborn until people told me I was. By the way, Kiba, so the whole house would be yours? What would you do? The whole house would be yours. What you going to do? What do you mean, Yui? Can you elaborate that a little bit more? Hate him with passion, even meaning his Dunning-Kruger impersonate and should be eaten to significance. Can you explain that better? What do you mean they have the house to myself? Like, I think I missed a message. Let's see. Yui... Stop with being... No, Yui was talking about Elon Musk most of the time. Did you say Momochi would be out for a few days? Did I? No. No, she isn't going away, no. She's doing the Summer Slam. That is, she's not gonna be away. She's gonna be here streaming for you guys. That means that I have to take care of all the chores for the whole day while she's streaming. I don't get the house to myself. I get the house to clean for myself. Completely different. Completely different. I don't get the house for myself. I get to clean the house for myself. No. We're not getting a ninja day of our own. It's... Oh, I meant one of my messages. Oh, let's see. Hold up. I don't hold on to it to fate literal second. I forget about being angry. As for someone new and stubborn. I think initially same for I tried to hold on the feeling. No, I think I got them. It's still just... And I kind of get what you mean, Lunatic. I can be like that sometimes, like... Shh. Sometimes I do, like, should I be angry about something or not? And then I might, if I start thinking about it too much, I might feel angry after the fact. When it actually didn't bother me that much. Which is kind of why I stopped doing that. It wasn't really helping me in any way. But the thing about emotions is that they're trying to convey stuff to you. So really, if you're not actively repressing them, shouldn't be an issue. You know? Being able to calm yourself quickly is usually a good thing. As long as it doesn't stem from repression. And as for being stubborn, my understanding is that being stubborn is like the best human quality you can have. Humans are supposed to be stubborn by default. The whole persistence predator is a thing that we are evolved to do. And that's literally just being too stubborn and following... That's just being really, really stubborn. If you stop to think about it. Also, sometimes stubbornness just means being able to stand your ground, and it's something that sometimes people who are more or less trying to take advantage of you might try to instill in you in order to make you more agreeable. I don't know. But that one is a little bit of overthinking on my part. I honestly haven't seen you being stubborn yet, Lunatic, so I can't really comment on it. Ooh, starting nice, starting nice. When I was alone in the house for a month, I kept a good title. All the paintings and photos just slightly tilted, and my mom was like, "There is a disturbance in the force." That is funny though. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Man, that reminds me, there was... I remember I saw this video once of this, I think it was like a British comedian. He did this thing with his roommate, where he would bring in rubber ducks and slowly fill the house with rubber ducks. Like, very slowly fill the house with rubber ducks. And in the bathtub after. And they would be making parades. There would be like a rubber duck religion. He was getting really, really elaborate with it. I know it's a long investment, but it's worth it. Ah, yeah, that one. I think he went viral, if I'm not mistaken, right? Those were some grade A trollings, gotta say. Not all necessarily warranted, but still pretty funny. Very Bugs Bunny-esque. Hey Camel God, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Also, fun stuff. During this weekend, I found a Yu-Gi-Oh deck that people don't hate to play against. That I found enjoyable. So that's a thing. That's a thing. It will probably last for like 2 months until the next pack launches, and the deck becomes unplayable because the power level of the format increases again, and I cry every time. Every freaking time. But anyways, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Huh, does such a deck exist? It does! It's super cute! It's called... Valmonica. It's a really cute deck where there's a Shane of Smosh trolling his boss by slowly putting rubber bananas in his office, and at a certain point the boss found like 30 of them. Okay, so I do think what I want to do here. Hold up, let me test something. Yeah, no. I think I don't want this to move like this. Yeah, there we go. It's much more natural like this. Was like, what's going on? It reminded a meme due to a comedian person, but I didn't know it reminded me, but I sent the memes channel. Nice. The other thing he did a lot was troll people who were trying to pull online scams. Those are pretty funny. That looks really good. I like the fire weapon. Thank you, Camel God. I'm gonna have to animate the fire on it at one point though. I'm dreading. Let's see, how much of the arm do I have to actually animate here? Not much, actually. Or at all. Can probably get away with some shadow stuff here. Let's see. I think this is good. I think this is good. Like, one thing I could do is... Let's see, if I do this... real quick. Nah, that doesn't add anything. Okay. I think we're good with this one. I think we're good with this one. Because that one thing I thought I could do and there's always something, some little bit detail that makes it hard, but it's okay. I will now go play some games on my own. Have a lovely stream and see you later. Alright, Medina, thank you for dropping by. Let's add some incandescence here. Go. Dun, dun. Oh my god, the... I do appreciate this fire effect, looking good. It is looking very good. Oh yeah, I saw some pixel art tutorials on Twitter and I'm like, how did I get step 1 to step 2? And then everyone in the comments like, thanks, but then I don't understand. There are like 6 steps and I couldn't figure out the first step. Yeah, no, that's... Come on, God, there are 2 types of tutorial. There's the tutorial for people who already know stuff but have doubts. And then there's the tutorial for people who actually want to learn from scratch. Unfortunately, most people post tutorials for the people who already know. There's like a bias that's called bias, I think it's bias of knowledge, right? Where it's like you can't remember what it's like to not know something, right? So usually when you see something like that, it's that bias in action. It is very much that bias in action. Which is also why a very knowledgeable person does not translate to a very good teacher. That makes sense, it seems. You can have a guy be like the best physician of the world, and then you try to read his book and you can't understand shit about what he's saying. And that's not necessarily because, oh, he's too smart and you're too dumb. It's because he has trouble relating to people who don't know the things he knows, basically. It's kind of what it's funny. Study groups are really invaluable because of this. Because in a study group, you're with peers, with people who also don't know exactly everything. So as you study in a group and each of you understand something, you're able to explain it to each other better. Because you all know what it's like to not understand the thing. Simple age more age for dumb people, to me, like read in public, look smart. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just animate the first 2 flames, and then we'll animate the others. Like, there is knowledge that's trying to be conveyed in those books, it's just not necessarily being done by the most effective way. And the person who is making them because of the bias, is unable to really grasp why. They are trying, though. They are trying. Oh, had a little energy flicker there. Okay, everything's fine. Let me just see something. Thank you for the acknowledgement. You're welcome. Maybe Brazil is teasing you. There's like light trigger. Haha, gotcha. Maybe the whole power is gonna go out. What am I saying? Oh, don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. It was just a scare. It's fine. So let's see. I was making this one go higher first. It's kind of weird. Fire flows a little bit like water. It really, really does flow a little bit like water. I am trying to not use the exact method that I saw on a tutorial because I think it takes too long. But the key idea is that the heat kind of bubbles up. And then it releases up, it goes upwards, and it releases in these little things. Absolutely not, Camogod. Absolutely not. But this is too stable of a form for a flame. Which is what is making it look a little bit weird to me. Man, I am so gonna play the sequel when it comes out. Of Ender Lilies. Such a good game. Such a good game. Also, I am so relieved that even though I am playing two JRPGs at once. Kiba question, did my ninja hat get updated? Answer, yes, Icarus, it has. Take a good look. It's kind of hard to see because you decided to wear red, but you do have the red and the black. The old one is still available though, so if you didn't like it for some reason, you can still use the old one. But you can even check it, to check both to see the differences. I like this one better than this one, to be honest. Hold up. Here. Do you see it? I hope I did the right one. Ah, you liked it? Nice, nice, nice. Hmm. I hope I'm not making this fire too... traditional. Whistle song counter. Maybe that could be a thing. Maybe that could be a thing. Huh, I see on that station panel, but now that I changed the color, I don't see the actual avatar on your screen. Eh? Ah, it disappeared. Maybe it's loading. Okay, now you're blue, but you don't have the hair equipped. I'm pretty sure I gifted it to you though, so you should have it. That's weird. Yeah, because it's yours now, so you can change it anytime you want. Over here, here, over here. There you go. I really do whistle the songs a lot, don't I? Oh no, now I'm self-conscious about it. I like whistling. I hope it's not too bad. Because I'm gonna keep doing anyways. I do like whistling too. Whistling is fun. Whistling is fun. Not everyone can do it though, unfortunately. Kingdom Point. Sorry, Camel God. If it's any consolation, Momochi can't whistle either. It is absolutely adorable when she tries, though. It's just so cute. It is just so cute. Especially because she keeps blowing hard and her cheeks turn red, and it's so adorable. Just the cutest thing ever. Aren't you supposed to do a light blow? Yeah, like I said, Momochi can't do it. Man, I did a not so bad 5-frame fire animation. But I need to do an 8-frame animation. Arr. How are you doing, matey? Let me do a simplified version of this. It has to end like this one. So maybe like this. To go from like this to like this. Let's see. A friend of mine from Canada once told me that my rolling R sounds like a motorboat, but that's because I speak Spanish as a native language. Arrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr Yeah, I mean, Latin language speakers roll their R's very well. You kinda have to, otherwise you can't speak. Oh, Flamex. Flamex! Well... Can you roll your R's? I just did. R... 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 Maybe I should bring this flame a little bit more to the side here. Kiba, Kiba, Kiba. Yes, 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 Icarus? What is it? Not even joking when I say this. I learned how to roll R's because of Jojo would say would make the movement needed to roll R's. Nice! How do you sing the ABCs in Brazil? Did we sing them? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't remember. Man, I don't actually remember. Did I learn it through singing? I don't remember. I think Lunatic is saying that Tai does rolls the R's. That's the problem. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. There we go. Do you guys see the flame pulsing? That's how I use it, sing episode Elemelo instead of Elemelo. Nice. Yeah, I don't even remember if we actually used it through singing. Weird. It's one of those things like, I feel I should remember this, but I don't. What gives? Why don't I remember this? Should be a core memory, but it isn't. What is wrong with me? There we go. Maybe you have baby trauma with singing? I don't know. I can sing. Karaoke night with Kiba. I mean, I am doing the singing lessons, right? Oh, that's a cute emote. The headpads didn't go off. What? But it's supposed to be. Oh, I haven't. Hold up. Let me get manually. I still haven't updated it. I completely forgot. Hold up. Give me a sec. We're doing this manual mode. There we go. Sorry. Ow. A is for A, B is for Brazil, C is for the creature gets destroyed, evaporated from fingering. G is for me, get out of Brazil. That thing scares me, the face tracker. Ooh. It kind of looks like a Reboot villain. You guys know Reboot? The hottest, latest tech 3D animation. Reboot was a show that was about programs living inside a computer that was so crappy that every time the user tried to play a game on it, it had like a 50% chance of crashing their CPU. And the files had to try to beat the user at the game because they actually ran the risk of being deleted because of how crappy the user's computer was. That was a plot point. That plot point was like written by my mother, who would think that if I played any games on the computer, it would destroy it. I swear to God. But overall, it was a very interesting series. Now completely Uncanny Valley, mind you. I watched a video about Reboot exploring the concepts and history. It's a very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. There is a thing that they do with one of the characters. Essay video. Was it from overly sarcastic production? Because the lady who, one of the ladies who runs that channel, like really likes Reboot. It must have been from there now. Yeah. I know which one you're talking. I know the channel, Lunatic. It's a very good one. Better not play games on my 10-year-old PC. Yeah. The computers, the part. Think of the programs, Yuri. Think of the programs. They're like running and screaming while a giant cube falls on their head. That was actually how the game was booted, by the way. It was super dorky. Highly enjoyable, though. Almost. I'm almost getting there. Yeah, I think the main reason why it looks kind of weird. Is this from the wrong layer? Yeah, it's from the wrong layer. Because I decided to do the particles a bit too wrong, I guess? At the wrong time, essentially. No, more like here. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice. I don't care. I'm going to play TMT and sacrifices are necessary. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. It is unfortunate, but sacrifices must be made. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, no, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this thing here. There we go. But yeah, the programs, it was special. The main thing that happened in that show was that the computer caught a virus. So the virus was the main antagonist and it was trying to take over / destroy the world. But there was like a traveling antivirus program called Bob that would fight it and save the day. Flame is looking nice, thank you. Was it was very enjoyable. Okay, now this fire is feels a little bit more static than the other one. We need to make it more fluid, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing with fire. Fire has to have that that flicker thing, that unpredictability of shape to it. I wonder what's the creepiest, most uncanny show is without trying to do that. What's Courage the Cowardly Dog trying to be creepy though? Man, I remember like the pilot episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog, the chicken one. It was so uncanny. It lived rent-free in my mind for a long time. Oh, it is absolutely meant to be spooky. Though I can say I don't think they meant it to make it uncanny. Very spooky stuff. But like, that's kind of the thing, right? A lot of creepy factor comes from uncanny. It's how our brain tries to figure out if something isn't right. Like, oh, what was that? Why is that thing there and not here? What is happening? That's why the Uncanny Valley is literally a thing. There we go. Now we got something. Hello, kitty kitty. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Don't boop me. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Animating fire is a chore, but it's a funny one. Doing good, that's good to hear. Okay, then let's see here. Then we can move it a little bit here. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog was scary. It definitely was scary. The chicken one's pretty freaky. Like, eating something and being turned into something else because you ate something is pretty freaky as a concept. It's pretty freaky as a concept. The alien chicken making the egg and the egg being cooked, like the tension was so good in that episode. It was so good, much good tension. It was also pretty funny how the show set up the husband of the grandma to be like the one who's gonna get zombified / chicken-fied by making sure he wasn't likable. So you don't feel bad, but also you have to you have a sample of the horror of what's gonna happen. Essentially. It was such a good pilot. It was such a good pilot. I haven't watched the show too much, but that pilot lives rent-free in my head. Oh, that's what I call a dancing flame. Okay, so I'm gonna do the final flame now, and then I'm going to color them properly. The final flame. You know what's weird? There's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Final Flame, and all it does is deal 600 damage to the opponent. It's a surprisingly underwhelming Final Flame. Surprisingly underwhelming. And what's even weirder is that the OG picture for it in the Japanese version had to be censored because it was straight up a witch getting burned, if I'm not mistaken. It was actually horrifying. Man, OG Yu-Gi-Oh cards were so needlessly gruesome. It's still hard to figure out why 4Kids picked Yu-Gi-Oh up. For all intents and purposes. It was one of those things that was like not a match at all. On the whole anime serial experiments Lane, Paranoia, Ancient Siren Kenny. Oh, Lane. I watched Lane. Four Kids is still around? I don't think so. I think what they did to One Piece kinda broke them. I think. Not sure if they were bought by Disney? Question mark. Or if they already were part of Disney, but as far as I'm concerned, 4Kids anime aren't really a thing anymore. Did you like Lane? Because I got the topic and nothing else. Like Lane. Did I like Lane? I watched it from beginning and end. I probably got one hell of a headache trying to figure out what the plot actually was. But did I enjoy it? That is a good question. Lane is one of those animes that I probably wished I liked more than I did. Because it was very cerebral, right? It was like there was like a whole thing about a mixture of things about validity of AI, and there were some children experiments on the side, and I think the lady changed the story halfway because she got influenced by Evangelion too. Serial Experiments Lane. It did feel a little, to me, it felt a little bit all over the place. Generally, I like it, but I don't think I want to rewatch it ever again, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? That I can say I kind of like it, but I never want to watch it ever again? It is very exhausting. It is a very exhausting series to watch. It is very tiring. I think it's an anime about the internet, AI and its effects, and it's a decade old. It's also about people dying but getting stuck on like how do you say? Because it started out as a horror anime, really. They got stuck into magnetic fields. And people started receiving messages from the dead. But then the story shifts because turns out Lane is living in a simulation or something. And she's actually a computer program. Pretty sure it's over 2 decades now. It is pretty old, it is pretty old. It used to be, I'm not entirely sure, but it used to be like one of the starter pack to be to be a true weeb. Which doesn't sound pretentious at all, but sure. It was like one of the classics that you must watch because it will blow your mind. Wanna watch it on Scuff Day? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Honestly, though, I'd much rather watch Trigun. I'd much rather watch My World of Love and Peace. New Trigun? I haven't watched the new Trigun. I was talking about the original, but I am down to watch the new Trigun too. Huh? 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 How's this for an idle animation? Yeah, new starter pack anime. That Note, Code Geass, High School D&D, and Lane. Look at this shit. Now we need to animate the backdrop. Which I'm also dreading because I have to animate waterfalls. I would recommend to watch the new one first and the old one. Things makes a lot more sense that way, trust me. Like, I watched the original series, and here in Brazil, they released the manga. So I read that thoroughly. So I know the plot points that the new anime touches that the old one doesn't. I know your sins, Mr. Vash the Stampede. All of them. And I gotta say, still love. I just love Trigun. I love Trigun. One thing that I love, Trigun has quite a few tropes that I really enjoy in a series. I know that I'm a sucker for these tropes because usually anime that I tend to like a lot tend to have them. One of them being the Wanderer archetype. I love a good Wanderer archetype. Like, I mean, I like the old anime better personally because the new one is kind of a reboot. Ah, yeah, they do change stuff around, right? But that's fine. I think that's fine. I think adapting stories is not a bad thing. If you can keep the essence, right? One of the main things that I really love about It's a Different Universe. As long as they keep the essence, I think, Yui. Like, for instance, as long as Vash still is stubborn and wanting to, against all odds, believe in the best of people and wanting to be a pacifist, even though everyone and everything is trying to kill him. I am down for that. I am down for that. Yeah, characters are great and a little more masochistic. Because, like, that was the main thing that made the character Vash for me. Is that just everyone is like, this is stupid. You should kill. You should kill. You should fight them for real. You shouldn't. And it's like, no. No. Refuse. This is not what I need to do. This is not who I am. That sincerity is what I like about the character. Which one? Because Trigun and Trigun Maximum something. The new anime starts at the start of the manga, while the old one starts halfway. Ah, okay. Trigun Maximum manga, right? It's probably Trigun Maximum. That was the one they published here in Brazil. Man, that is such a thing. That is such an old thing, by the way. I still remember when anime adaptations had nothing to do with the original material. It starts the same and then it just goes balls to the wall. I remember Hellsing, the Hellsing anime. The Hellsing anime was so weird. Like the direction that they take. They literally never. They had no idea what they were doing. I never saw Hellsing OG. Honestly, did you miss anything? Cause like, which one is it? I don't know the name of the new Hellsing. The latest Hellsing anime. I think it was Ultimate or something. It's the much better. It's the much better. I love the black hair slowly taking over the costume of Trigon Maxim. It's a little bit darker, but classic manga is pretty fun. I am watching the OG Hellsing anime. Really, really. Because like in the OG they foreshadow some stuff that's gonna happen in the manga, but they didn't have the material to continue. So they kinda the finale is funny because they just make up random bullshit. And exclusive anime character. Goddamn, exclusive anime character being a thing. It's such a... It was such a thing. It was such a thing back then. Okay, so this is not good. I need 2 more frames of animation. Yeah, Hellsing Ultimate, I love it, but does kind of slip around the authentic vibes, kind of lost the intensity. But it is very much like the manga, though. The manga is like that. Hellsing is like edgy. Super edgy series. It's super edgy series. I mean, if you look at any other work by the mangaka, you're like, yep, that guy's an edgelord, alright. Guy is a freaking edgelord. The manga is usually the best. Manga is usually the best, but that's the thing. Adaptations are like that. They are just adaptations at the end of the day. A lot of them aren't even supposed to tell the full story anyways. That's kind of a thing. A lot of anime adaptations are literally made to sell. Sell you into buying the manga. I made an oopsie. Thank you, Mamachi. They cut a lot in the anime, but bonus for reading, I guess. It's true, it's true, it's true. Now, the weirdest one, I think one of the weirdest one, is the OG Fullmetal Alchemist. OG Fullmetal Alchemist is so weird, they even changed the homunculus. They changed the name of some of the homunculus. They introduce every homunculus, but they introduce them wrong. They actually introduced the homunculus wrong. It's like, if I recall correctly, Pride and Rat are mixed around. They're wrong. Which is super awkward. And at one point you're like, wait, he was supposed to be that? I remember when I got to the manga and it was like, everyone was changed and I was like, wait a minute. That one was supposed to be that and that one is actually that? What? This doesn't have anything to do with this. Also, the ending of the original is... what? God. Can I talk about the original Fullmetal Alchemist ending, guys? Does anyone want a spoiler out of the anime version that's not even correlated with the true one that's Brotherhood? Like, there are plenty of scenes that are extremely well executed in the OG anime. But the ending, man, the ending. Spoiler of OG FMA anime, Dumbledore dies, exactly. Goddamn. Why did you have to die, Dumbledore? Why did you have to die? You were the best alchemist of all. Dumbledore dies after rescuing Spock and meeting God, right? Then they all go back in time to stop Bambi's mother from getting shot. Yeah, that's how that anime ended. But then Jafar came back, you know? And that's when things got serious. That's when things got serious. Because then Sora emerged from the Kingdom Heart. And joined forces with Black Panther. That's right, Mondaiji. Everyone started having a rap battle. It was very awkward because that one guy that paid I don't know how much $1,000 for softcore porn between him and the lesbian lady from Hasbin Hotel was there too. And that's how the anime ended. And why is the pig there? Because... okay, let's see. There we go! We got a rotating sphere thingy. And then Tommy Maguire started dancing and said, let me put some dirt in your eye. I love the cut of Tom Maguire dancing to no music. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's just the best. He is great. He is great. Look at this. We're going places. We're going places. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these little things here are also flames, so we need to animate them as well. However, they are very tiny, so instead of doing an 8-frame animation, I think I'm gonna do a loopable 4 animation for them. They don't? Really? Huh, okay. They look like they would be animated though. Huh. I think the X glows though, let me see. Let me check the reference material real quick. Okay. We're gonna leave it over here. There we go. Now let's see. How do I make this? By the way, Kiba, I'm almost done with finalize the idea for the last thing I wanted to pay later. I might message you again about this week if that's okay. Otherwise, I'll wait until the current stuff is done. Alright, Mandaichi, you can message me anytime you want, but like... There are a lot of people, I have other people in line waiting for different commissions too, so... Give me time to get my schedule ready for everything, okay? I have a schedule. I feel so important. Let's see here. Is this too much? We'll figure it out. Do 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 do. No rush? Alright then. God, that reminds me, I still need to talk to Whiskey. But unfortunately... There's still a lot of people. For me to help. What song is this? I feel like I know it. His song is Harmonious Moment from the original Tales of Fantasia. PS1 version. So not quite original, but close enough. Okay, so this is a bit too much. Yeah, from here to here is a bit too much. Now it's too little. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Hey Rose, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I think I see what is going on here. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. And this one is from Secret of Mana. God, there's a new Secret of Mana game coming out. I wanna play so much. I wanna play it so much. I'm sleepy, but Pixel Art Wolf is streaming and I have to give a look. Sorry if I fall asleep again. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm glad you're here. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, new Mana game is coming soon. It's been too long. It looks like they learned a few lessons with the reboots they made. And I'm looking forward to it. One of my main gripes with the Mana series was that somewhere along the lines they kinda stopped understanding. Oh no, lunatic. What made their games fun? And they just kinda started slapping random stuff on the wall to try and see what fitted. I remember the Game Boy version. Well, there was a Game Boy Advance version that was not really that good. I could be wrong, but I recall not liking it as much. Had like a weird tactics system. It was a little bit, I don't know how to describe it honestly. A little bit trippy, I would say. Then there was, I think the last one that I remember was a PS2 one, where it was kind of a mystery dungeon sort of situation, where you had to level up in every stage. You had to re-level up every stage that you progressed, and the kid had the mana sword stuck to their arm, I believe. Kind of like Jake's Blade Grass from Adventure Time. Jake, no, Finn's Blade Grass. not Jake's. And I remember not liking that one whole lot. At that point I was like, not very optimistic for any new mana games that came out. I really didn't like low progression games back in the day. Now I'm fine with stuff like roguelikes, where technically you restart and etc. But at that point I just couldn't bear it. Didn't feel like I was making progress if it was just going to be reset. And it felt kind of punishing because, like, oh, you are spending time trying to level up? Well, too bad, because I'm gonna lose everything. That's how I felt. So it was why I didn't really enjoy those mechanics as much. But I don't know. The new one, the new game looks amazing. The new game looks amazing. It looks like I think they really nailed it with the remake of the Trials of Mana remake. I thought it was like they peaked in terms of how fun the gameplay can be. Obviously, graphics and everything else like that could be better. But as far as what makes a fun game fun, that they nailed it. That I think they nailed. And that's why I'm really excited. I can't wait. For that game to come out. It might be one of those emergency games where I stop everything I'm doing and just play it instead. That's the thing I'm gonna start doing on stream. That's the thing that I am already doing on stream technically. Because we are playing Eiyuden. And the main reason we are playing Eiyuden is because I backed it and my copy finally arrived. So I was like, I had something else planned to play, but fuck it, we're playing Eiyuden. Would you ever play Final Fantasy VII Remake on the stream? Icarus... Like, I already played it off stream, the original, the one that was still available for the PS4. Like, remake, I could play. The second one, the Rebirth, I am not so sure. Cause I will be real, I've been watching people play that thing, and I feel so tired just from watching them playing the minigames. There are too many minigames. There is such a thing as too much content, and it's that. I don't wanna do all the minigames. Look, I love minigames. I really do. I do. Like, in Eiyuden, being a Beyblade Master is gonna be my goal, my quest. But, like, if the game was like, and also you have to do this 500 other things, I would go insane. There are too many minigames in that game. Icarus, you don't understand. It's too much. It is too much. I watch it like I watched a good amount of it because back when I got dengue, right? So I didn't have a whole lot to do. And my saving grace was that a streamer I like was playing. He marathoned not only Final Fantasy remake in order to catch up to play Rebirth. He also marathoned I believe the Zack one. I forgot the name. What was the name of that one? It's the PSP one. There's a PSP one that's awful that you play as Zack. And I think it's on Steam. They should do the Final Fantasy party thing with that. Yeah, no, it's just too much. It's just too much. There's just too many minigames. And like, as long as you're with the cool minigames, it's fine. Like, if you're playing, I don't know, Queen's Blood, I think it was the name of the card game, it's fine. But then you also have to do the... There's one where you have to do stealth missions to... Yeah, Crisis Core. Crisis Core. It was so funny. It was so funny watching him play that. It was so funny. It was so funny because there was this one character who was like really poetic and symbolic, right? And he always carried an apple with him. He always carried an apple with him. And it was like, I wasn't really thinking much about the apple at the time. But then you find out, then the guy I was watching found out something that absolutely blew my mind. They included in the game a news clipping talking about a prodigious young man who managed to invent a way to commercialize apple juice. I think it was called Apple Juice because bullshit fantasy name, right? But the reason why that guy carried apples wherever he went wasn't because of symbolism, wasn't because of sin. It was because he was in fact the in-world inventor of apple juice. That was a plot twist they thought was good to add to the game. This villain is also the inventor of apple juice. It was so good. I laughed so hard. I don't think I have ever laughed so hard in my life about a weird plot point in my... It was just... I just undid all the work I did. Anyways, apple juice. I blame apple juice. It was all apple juice all along. So yeah, G something was the inventor of apple juice. He was like one of the Sephiroth clones or something like that. He invented apple juice. That's the plot point that we need to emphasize in the story, that he was the inventor of apple juice. I laughed so much. It was incredible. It's insane. The person writing those stuff was... I don't know what happened with them. Maybe they were overworked, probably. Most likely they were very overworked. But like, apple juice. That's what's missing in the story. Apple juice. A reference, we need to know in the Final Fantasy world who invented apple juice. This is what this prequel needs. This is what this prequel needs. This is like Star Wars this is Star Wars prequel level of stuff, right? It's like who delivered the information on how to be the Death Star? We need to know if Jar Jar Binks invented a new brand of pineapple on ham pizza. That's what we need to know. We need to see Jar Jar Binks inventing pineapple pizza. That is what we need. That is what we need in the prequels. That is what we need. Jar Jar Binks inventing pineapple pizza. Hey, don't mess with my prequels. You don't want to see Jar Jar Binks inventing pineapple pizza, Icarus? I want to see Jar Jar Binks inventing pineapple pizza. Wouldn't it be useful to learn that Jar Jar Binks invented pineapple pizza? It's funny because it's such a mundane thing. It's such a... Why did you even bother to put this here? I don't know. I find it funny. I find it funny. I want to see Jar Jar inventing coquinha. Make Jar Jar Binks invent a brand new type of soda. Brand new type of soda. It's gonna be great. You know, coming out of the swamp thing with a new drink? Yeah. It's only swamp water. Perfect. Man, that reminds me of Futurama. They had the drink. I think it was called Slurmo. Were washed. Yes. Slurmo or something like that, I think it was called. That one reminds me of that. Man, Futurama. Futurama was a show. Futurama was a show. Ended really weirdly because it got cancelled. Show literally ends with a time loop. Slurm is great. Slurm is life. By the way, Kiba, you're not gonna believe this. Oh? What am I not gonna believe, Icarus? Oh no, not more prestigious kings? Oh, the prestige. Check it in Gamos, let's see. I remember Momochi liked playing Leona. She liked it going, wee, right into the middle of everybody. I need to sue Riot? What? Oh my god. Wait, why does that lion look so much like a wolf? What the hell? Oh man, what the hell? Oh no. That lion looks way too much like a wolf. I can't unsee Mama Kiba, yes. Beautiful. Honestly, as long as I don't like start getting weird DMs on Twitter being like, oh my god, I can't believe you ripped off your design from the Leona skin, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. My body wouldn't be able to handle that type of message though. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That reminds me of that typical kindergarten conversation that's going like, oh my god, Ninetales, Naruto, you rip it off Pokemon, shame on you. Pain. Okay. That is funny. Besides, I'm clearly ripping off Yoruichi from Bleach. Clearly. Let's see here. Shiny. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Got ahead, guys. Much love. Have a good day and keep up the awesome kick work. Ah, thank you, Camel God. Thank you. Now, all we need is this chain. Let's go. go. Here we go. But yeah, that's pretty amazing, Icarus. That's pretty amazing. Hey guys, I'm in League of Legends now. We're in the big leagues now. Ha 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 ha. Anyways. Also, can I ask some beer questions? Sure. Ask away, Icarus, ask away. This is looking... Mwah. What's up? I'd say I'd love at some point in my life to visit Brazil, but I have no clue what the culture over there is with tourists. It's a little bit complicated. Tourism is complicated in Brazil. Or places I could go that not the Cristo Redentor. There are plenty of places you can go. Personally though, if I would advise you to stick to tour guides, right? Don't try to go off anywhere on your own, because there are plenty of people who see a tourist who would be like, this is an opportunity, this is prey. There are a lot of bad people who would try to take advantage, so you need to be careful with that. Gotta be watchful. I don't recommend Rio de Janeiro much. Like, it is a very dangerous place, as a lot of people who live there usually can attest to it. They're like, it's not that dangerous. How many times did you almost get shot? Oh, a few times. Oh, I never get robbed in Rio de Janeiro. I always run away before they can catch up to me, and it's like, that's not a good flex, bro. Scammers and pickpocketers. It gets a little bit scarier than that. Unfortunately, Brazil has credit for one of the worst inventions ever. That's called flash kidnapping. Flash kidnapping is when you're just minding your own business on the street. Yeah. So that can happen. That can happen. If you know, you know. Like there was, I'm gonna tell you guys something very, very curious. Here's a very interesting curiosity about Brazil. Did you know that the Simpsons episode where they visit Brazil got censored in Brazil and edited out entirely because of the board of tourism of you just get yoinked out of nowhere. They ask for money and they dump you somewhere if they get paid. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it is. So the board of because they went to Rio, and I think at one point Bart gets flash kidnapped, and they were like, "This brings a bad image to our country and our city. We don't want this." So they try to I believe they banned the episode on TV, and they tried to ban it outside of Brazil, but they couldn't. And yeah, so that's the thing. Instead of doing something about the flash kidnapping, they just rather pretend it isn't a thing, unfortunately. Also, I want to do this. Check this out. Doesn't the water looks like it's reflecting the light if I put the pink instead of the blue? Doesn't it look prettier like this? So yeah, that's a thing you need to watch out for. That's an important thing to watch out for. Don't go alone at places, especially during nighttime. If you have friends, stick to your friends. If you having friends in Brazil makes it much easier, right? I know you guys do this carnival thing. Is it only limited to one city? It's done everywhere. It's done everywhere. Like there are cities where it's more popular, but here's the thing. The more popular, the more crowded it is, the more dangerous it is, right? It's also like a really complicated thing culturally. And Carnival is only in February, yes. But it's not just one city, it's all over the place. You could come to where I live and find Carnival here, even though it's not a big city or anything. It's just not gonna be very impressive. It's just not gonna be very impressive. Oh, doesn't the water look prettier like this? If you want to watch the parade, that's only in São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. Exactly, exactly. Like, some cities will do their own, but it's gonna be really, you know? No, I think in the Northeast they also do it, right? Pernambuco? Don't they do it in Pernambuco too? The one that goes in TV is only... Ah, okay, that's true. That is true. Man, I'm going to be in Carnival Date. Sounds exciting either way. That's fair. Let me check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do it. I do wish I could meet you guys though. Aww. That'd be nice. There we go. Okay. So check out my plan. I'm going to animate this part backwards. We are going up. I think I have enough pixels for it. But like, yeah. Though personally, I'm not much of a carnival person myself. I'm not much of an outside. It might come as a shock, but as a VTuber, I'm not much of an outside person. It might come as a shock. I know. I always portray myself as outgoing. I know. But I'm not much of an outgoing person myself. I'm always talking about all the wild parties I go to, guys, so I'm sorry. Truth is. But do you at least know how to dance samba? I mean, you kinda just shake around. You kinda just shake around. I'll be very real, as a child, the main thing I did during Carnival was just throw paper at people's face. Just throw colorful paper on people's faces. I mean, it's part of the kit. It's part of the kit. You have so much artillery. You have so much artillery. Like, on Carnival, it's socially acceptable for a child to come up to you and just throw just the dirtiest little pieces of colorful paper in your face and silly strings and whatnot. Why would I pass up? Why would I pass that up, huh? Why would I pass that up? Why would I be dancing when I could be throwing paper at people's faces, huh? Explain that to me, huh? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Any carnival parties that I went to was just children throwing silly strings at each other. It was like paintball with silly strings. I never seen her dance samba. But much do you know how to dance samba? I know how to shake my legs to kind of look like it. Yeah, that's my level. She's at my level. That's exactly my level. We are very sucky Brazilians. Uh, you gotta remember, we're Brazilians, but we're nerdy Brazilians. Well, you guys are gonna learn how to dance punta. Punta? That sounds awfully close to something else. Okay, kinda. Let's say it's like the dance from the Honduran North Coast to the Garifunda people. Okay. Like if somebody working had a kid. Oh, sounds very... very shaky. Sounds like there's a ton of shaking in it. Nah, it didn't work. Numb. I tried it, but it didn't work. So... the way I need to do this is for it to reset to here. Oh, wait, I know where I should get started. If I can do it like this, right? Starts here. One, two. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, is 2 pixels enough? I should have probably counted the pixels before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not even close. Not even close. Okay. I'm probably making this way more complicated than it should be. How many pixels does this have? Oh, I'm dumb. I just need to do it like this. I just need to do it like this. I am so dumb. There we go. This is how you do it. Doesn't even... The pixels don't matter. The pixels don't matter. the animation is what matters. The number of frames is the only thing that truly matters. We can adjust accordingly. Because this is the thing. Oh my god, that's the amazing Gatband. We gone, bot. There we go. Brazil is a pretty nice place. One thing that people, weirdly enough, despite all the crime risk and whatnot, a lot of tourists say that we are very warm people, and they don't just mean the fact that the heat is terrible. Because apparently to us, some things that are considered common sense are not really common sense in a lot of places. Like giving directions. Not every country has like a big, I guess, giving direction culture. I get one way to put it, I guess. Because like, if you need directions and you ask someone who is more or less trustworthy, they will give you directions. They will stop everything they're doing and will help you. It's like, sure, you asked me, why wouldn't I? It's just being polite, it's no biggie. But I think I've seen interviews where people were like, oh my god, and then he actually helped me. And I was like, yeah, why wouldn't that be the case? Okay, look at this. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? So this is what I need to do. If I do this with everything, then I don't really need to worry. Let me just check on something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Well, that's not visible, huh? But more or less 4 pixels, I think, works. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we just do this, and as the wave progresses, we can deform it a little bit. Till is this right? I feel like this is too much. Too fast. I think my math might be off. Maybe it's better if I just do it from the feeling. Oh yeah, definitely. I divided it by 4. That's why. Peco pain. It's more like half. Yeah, it's right here. Right here. There we go. 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 This is optimal. This is the way. This is the way. There we go. There we go. And this would have been here. You know, I'm gonna take Camel God's idea of adding a whistle counter on my stream. Because I really do whistle a lot, don't I? Didn't even notice. I just noticed it today. Like when if I keep hearing music too much, I just wanna I just wanna follow along, you know. I guess it's because I like it I always liked video game music a lot growing up. Like the Mega Man OSTs are amongst my favorites. It's just that there aren't that many of them on that aren't like remixes on Spotify. Otherwise, we might have had a much bigger flood. See, there I go again. I love old Mega Man OST. Fave games, fave games. Heck, I remember bonding over with my neighbor when I was very little because they could actually get to the end of the airman stage. And I couldn't. That stage was so hard for child me. It was, like the name says, Airman, it was a stage in the sky. And it was full of insta-death falls right from the get-go. It was so punishing for young me. I mean, Mega Man 2 was a punishing game in general. They released it in Japan, and it was too hard in Japan, so they actually changed it in the US. So the default was like the easy mode of the game, and that was like the first time that a game that got released in Japan was easier in the US than the original version. Usually it was the opposite. I do the same, but I hum. Ah, humming is good. I like humming too. There's a reason the meme song I Can't Defeat Airman exists. Also, it's just catchy. It's just a happy, catchy tune. I need to play more Mega Man games too. Yeah, I need to play a lot of stuff. What are you saying, Kiba? You always need to play something. Besides, you're a streamer. It's what you're supposed to do, play games. And occasionally do weird tests online, apparently. Apparently there's an autism quiz that people are using for content. I wonder how I'd score in that thing. I wonder if there's an ADHD one. Because, you know, like, nothing is more reliable than those, than online quizzes, right? Okay, it's working, it's working. We are doing this. Do. I am not going to... Unfortunately, I am gonna have to skip my singing class this week. Because even though I'm not that bad, I still have a flu. Momochi has the flu too. So I don't know. I don't even think it's fair to go there to our singing teacher and give her a flu by accident. Because then she's gonna get the flu, and then next week she's the one who isn't gonna be able to give us singing lessons. Then it's just gonna be a whole mess. Nice. I think we can start changing colors here. Go. Oh yeah, me and Momochi, we finished watching the latest season of Konosuba. So funny. That show is so good. That show is so good. They are kind of horrible to each other, but in a way that only true friends can be horrible to each other. It's glorious. This is working, this is working. It's a slow process, but it is paying off. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Where have you been? Been searching all alone. Na 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 I'm a shapeshifter. What else would I be? Please don't take off my mask. I got nothing to show. I'm a shapeshifter. Got no face to show. Na 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 na. Na na na. Maybe I could practice this song. It's a good song. I like the song. It's very calming. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Okay, I remember I opened the floor to XIV's questions and no one had any, so I'm gonna assume you guys are fine. I'm gonna assume you guys are fine. Sex? Oh, I see. I see. What about you asking the questions then? Then I'd have to assume that you guys don't know something. And that would both be awkward and a little bit presumptuous of me. So no. I know nothing. But like, yeah, I remember, because I was talking about this subject earlier, because yesterday, because Momochi wasn't streaming, I kind of just turned it on random VTuber clips, and like, Lady had seen a lot of shmentai, right? And Lady perception of certain things was a little bit, how do I put it, stifled by shmentai. So it was slightly concerning. It was slightly concerning. Oh, some were pretty basic actually, Lunatic. Like for instance, I think she was reacting to like a video of, I don't know, there's apparently there's like a TikTok trend where it's like an intimacy test where you're supposed to have sex every day. And she was surprised that the guy looked like he was dead inside after at day 29 of that. Because it's like, oh, but I thought guys wanted to do it every day, every time, all the time. Why is that an issue? And like refractory period was not a thing she even heard of, or like that some breaks might be needed. But like, concerning. You know? But like Shimente does that a lot, where like the dude like can, let's just say, go multiple rounds non-stop. Which isn't really possible unless you're using some sort of medication. As a married man, Kiba, do you believe in keeping the flame is fundamental in a healthy man? Healthy. Let's see. Okay, so this is an interesting question. I did find, YouTube once recommended me a video of sexologist, and she said something very interesting, because apparently there are couples who will actually actively stop touching each other unless it's for doing stuff, and that to me sounds like that. And she was also against it, by the way. So, is it important? Keeping a flame? Sure. Not even necessarily sexually. You need to keep a constant chain of affection. Very, very important to keep affection. Like, if you express your affection sexually, absolutely. Absolutely try to innovate, try to try new things. That's all good and healthy. If both of you are willing, that's amazing, right? But most importantly, you gotta keep that connection. You gotta keep touch. You gotta keep affection. Like, gotta cuddle people, cuddle. Don't underestimate the power of cuddles. Cuddling is super important. You can produce oxytocin for each other, such an important hormone. Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate it. Activities that release oxytocin together as a couple are very, very important to keep the relationship happy. Oxytocin, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that thing. I think it's up to couple. If the couple doesn't like to be touched, that is something they need to talk about with each other. That's true. But couples that don't touch each other, they do have other means of how do I put it, of showing that that affection. And weirdly enough, Cutie Kitty, I did see like a study that says that even people who don't like being touched have a certain degree of health benefits from being touched by a loved one. It is super weird, it's very contradictory, but apparently just a little bit, making a concession for just a little bit helps mental health wise, which I find super fascinating. By the way, I'm a toucher. I am absolutely a toucher. Like, yeah, because apparently there's like an automatic part of the organism that requires it, right? So even if you don't really like it, you kind of need to. It's kind of like sunlight. It's kind of like sunlight. You don't like sunlight, but you gotta get sunlight. You know? Sometimes. I'm a biter. That's fair. And obviously we're talking about long-term relationships, so I am going over the assumption that for the love of God, the people involved in the relationship have talked to each other and established what their boundaries are, because like, Jesus Christ, if you're in a relationship for a while and you still haven't had that talk and you're like longingly expectant that one day they will understand you for who you are without you ever mentioning it to their face, I'm sorry, your relationship is in danger. Your relationship is in danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. I don't actually like to be touched, but then I ask for a hug, I need that hug. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hugging, super important. Like, I saw, like, people just stop hugging each other. And they just argue instead. That's like, that's how you get the boomer jokes of hating your wife. You know? That's how you get the boomer jokes. And that is something that's very important. You gotta keep the intimate. You gotta keep your intimacy. Like, some romantic gestures are always welcome, of course. Like, romantic gestures are always important. It's important. The main important thing is to always remind the other person that you care, right? Regardless of what is happening, that you care. I think it's like the most fundamental thing in relationships. Because relationships usually go awry when you start to think that the other person doesn't care. That is when shit hits the fan, yes. But like, I don't know if having a super active sexual life is necessary, or like trying. There is one thing that's important. Like, here in Brazil, it's easier to explain, so I'm gonna need to try and clarify a few cultural points, right? Like, here in Brazil, we have two different words for love at the beginning of a relationship and love in a long-term relationship, right? The love at the beginning of the relationship, which is usually called the wedding period, the wedding period, I think it's called, we call paixão, right? And the love that you feel for someone in a longer term relationship after that first flame period is over. Honeymoon phase, thank you, Icarus. That is called amor, the true amor. That is called amor. So there are a lot of people who chase the high of the honeymoon period. Like, the perfect relationship, there's like the idea that the perfect relationship should always feel like the honeymoon phase. And like, it's okay if you like that. It's okay if you're chasing that specific feeling and you don't want to settle down with another human being. That's completely fine. But if you're thinking that you can get a relationship that is going to always be like that, you are setting yourself up for failure. You just are. Because people change, relationships change. It is... And relationships have different phases. Exactly. It's meant to be temporary. But there are a lot of people who are like, no, if it's with the one, there is that notion of the one. It's gonna be like this, it's gonna be perfect. That is absolutely not the case, usually. You need to give each other some leeway. That would be another thing. Let's see. The fact of idealizing your partner all the time has horrible consequences. It does. And it's one of those things where like the other person can feel too. Because it's like, are you even looking at me right now? It's that feeling where the person, you aren't in love with me, you're in love with the idea of me. Over idealization is bad. Okay, let's see if this works properly. Let's take the training wheels out. That is also a thing. It happens, especially when you're younger. It can happen a lot if you have like a romantic comedy phase too. Like, Jesus Christ. Media does not help us a lot here. One other thing that I saw of piece of advice that I thought was really interesting is the do not be afraid of having trouble at the start of the relationship. As a rom-com fan that I am, I swear that it has ruined me. Yeah, I had a phase where I just watched a shitload of rom-coms. Like a shitload of rom-coms. Then you start, if you watch a lot of them, you start to be like, wow, these are all the same. But also, The main issue with these types of media is that they are supposedly produced for people who have real life experience too. So you'll be able to discern what's fantasy and whatnot. But if you're sorely lacking reference, right? It's the same old. You gotta touch grass. You just gotta touch grass. If you're not touching grass on the regular, right? You're gonna have a bad time. What else? Oh yeah. This one is from the bottom of my heart, a thing that I absolutely believe. Let me think about that for a second. I touched grass today. I think that should be enough for the next 20 years or so. Probably, but just in case. Okay, so there it is. There it is. Wait, what? Hold up. Ah, there we go. There we go. I don't remember last time I touched grass that was not in the house. Well, Lunatic, touching grass means essentially trying to have some real life experience with things instead of trying to judge them basically entirely on the assumptions in your head, basically. Otherwise, you're gonna be as weird as gonna get as weird as some philosophers. Oh, I thought you actually meant touch grass. I mean, actually touching grass is good too. Like going out into the nature and stepping away from technology helps for a bit. Doesn't have to be like a grand outdoors thing, just like a morning walk or something like that before you get on your phone. Does help. It does help. But I do mean like making sure you have a frame of reference of real life versus idealized ideals. Because like that's where the nice guyism usually comes from. Like the person putting too many expectations on relationships and stuff like that. And when it isn't the way they envision that would be ideal to them, or when the person doesn't live up to whatever expectations, then it's a great delusion, it's a terrible thing, it's traumatic. Or even worse, when it doesn't live up to your favorite TikTok dating advice. You know, here in Brazil, this is funny. Here in Brazil, we don't tell you to go touch grass, by the way. we tell you to go plow an entire field and plant something. We are very advanced in that regard. Don't just touch grass. Start a farm. Is what we'll tell you. Just get out there, grab the plow, build yourself a nice garden full of vegetables, because boy, you need it. That's how we say it here in Brazil. It's great. Stop drinking. Work. Stop drinking. Oh god. God, that ad is so good. Did you see the gacha one? Momochi? Yep, I have the sticker. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Interesting. It's doing a thing where it kind of stops around here a little bit. I don't know why it's doing that. Then it picks up again around here. Yeah, over. Ah, found it. Here we go. Think. Over here. Let's adjust it. We can fix this. All I know is I love Kiba. Ah, thank you, Lunatic. Okay. Don't know why. This one moved it way too little. Let's try again. Wow, I feel like it's not synchronized at all. Oof. Yeah, this is also moving 1 pixel again. But maybe if I fix this. Anyways, I'm really tired, so I'm gonna sleep now. Alright, Lunatic, have a good one. I see. I see. So this is the frame that's kind of bad. If I do this, does this make the frame better? Let's see. Fleshing, fascinating. I figured something out. I think I figured something out. Hold up. There we go. Much better. Much better. Now it's a waterfall. I was just making it too slow. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Of course, I need to do this on this one too, but yeah, let's do that actually. Let's do that. Looks good, nice. Yeah, as it turns out, it works better as a 4-frame animation than it does as an 8 animation. However, I think it is about time we end the stream. Yeah, it's already been a while. I'm gonna finish this tonight. I think I can finish this tonight actually. Yeah. So everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome and let's find someone to raid. Let's find someone to raid. Who is on today? We got a few people. Let's see. 422, Elden Ring, Resident Evil. Wow, there's a new Resident Evil thing going on. Warhammer 40k, Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls. So many Elden Rings. So many Elden Rings. Okay. Pick this person. What was their name again? Okay. Alright then. Oh, they hold up. Just following, please. There we go. Oh, nice. They have so many new options now. I can actually see what people are doing while I am attempting to raid them. That is nice. That is nice. Oh, you know what? We haven't raided this person in a while. Let's go to them. Alright, everyone. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome. And remember, when you think you can't do it, be like a ninja. Sure you can! Bye-bye, everyone! Have a good one! Bye-bye!